Look what the cat dragged in. Sitting with me today are Lawrence Goodwin of El Rey Barbecue Lounge and Empress, whom I'm meeting for the first time. So I'm so totally thrilled about this interview. So I would like to propose. How are you guys doing?
I'm happy.
You're happy. And how are you doing?
Very well, very well.
Okay, let me propose we focus on news from the restaurant first.
Sure.
And then talk about this very special performance that is coming up at El Rey.
Sure.
So, what's new other than the name? And I want to hear the story behind the name because all of a sudden one day I woke up and it was no longer El Rey Lounge, it became El Rey Barbecue Lounge. When did you marry barbecue? Definitely.
So, thanks for having us again, by the way. And I don't want to take too much time. My friend Empress today is the star, and we want to focus on her. But yeah, I had a few different people ask that same question, and it kind of appeared overnight, didn't it? About a month and a half, 2 months ago. Rihanna and I have been making our food in-house since our inception almost a year ago, if you can believe it. It's almost been a year.
Wow.
And we kind of had a couple of iterations of menu, and ultimately I got tasked with the kitchen menu. And I said, sweetheart, there's only one type of food that I know how to make. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do what I know how to make, and that's barbecue, because we're from Oklahoma.
So these are your recipes.
These are my recipes. They're very simple, very short. And the difference with us is we make everything in-house, but we also use a smoked method. So you've been and seen the actual smokers there at the restaurant, and it's a smoked cooking method. So it's a longer technique. There's a lot of work that goes into it, but a lot of love too. And Rihanna was a trained pastry chef, so now we've got some really interesting sweets and cheesecakes and banana cakes, which I think you got to try last time.
Yes.
And her cookies. We're also excited to announce we just launched a to-go and delivery menu. So we're now delivering to Zona. We're delivering to Nuevo. We'll deliver any area within the metro area. Of course, there's a delivery fee. If you're within Versalles, we deliver at no charge. But if you're without Versalles, then there will be a small delivery fee. And so check us out on our Facebook page, on our WhatsApp catalog.
Which I'll put on the screen, no worries.
Yeah, perfect. I also wanted to mention, so we married the barbecue idea, like I said, about 6-8 weeks ago, and people just kind of took off. I mean, the people have spoken, so to speak. They love the smoked wings. They love the ribs. We do ribs on Thursdays. We do brisket on Fridays, and then the rest of the week we're doing the full menu. So it's really been a nice change.
For those of you that don't know, because we want to appeal to everybody in this interview, El Rey Barbecue Lounge de Versalles is an amazing, almost 1-year-old lounge on Vienna Street in Colonia Versalles, where you can cocktail, you can eat, you can enjoy wonderful live music, and we get to hear about that in a second. And it is temperature controlled. And this is important to mention because, it is. Are we still in March or no? We're in April. Oh my God, man! Yeah, my forehead tells me we're in April. So pretty soon we're all going to be looking for all those hiding places where we can enjoy being pampered by a friendly staff and wonderful cuisine and awesome cocktails in a comfortable place. Now, how has this personality change affected the reaction from the clientele?
I think it's been good. We changed the hours. I mean, we pretty much kind of did a restart on the whole concept, and we open earlier. We're now 2 to 10. We've been called all kinds of interesting names. We also decided to be probably the only restaurant or bar in the city that is closed on weekends. So Saturdays and Sundays, we take the weekend off.
It's about time people decide to think outside the box, and I wouldn't hold that against you.
No.
It's happened to me once or twice that I've been in the neighborhood and I've been like, I'm in the mood for
barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you texted me then. You said, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It's closed. But we all do what we need to do to keep the balance between work and personal life.
Yes.
And if what's working for you and Rihanna right now is to work on the week and close on the weekends, then power to you.
It's fantastic. And the staff truly enjoys being in a hospitality industry where they can have their weekends to themselves. And, you know, at the end of it, we're here to enjoy Vallarta as well. We didn't come here just to work all the time. And we want to keep enjoying it. So that's what we're doing. I also do want to mention, I have a little list that Rihanna sent me with real quickly. We started a lunch special for the summertime, 150 pesos. So our smoked wings, our pulled pork sliders, or chili and cornbread, or our brand new torta menu, which includes the Oki torta ahogada that I sent you that video of. Maybe
Oh,
you can
I
pop the
will put it.
video.
I will put it on the interview because I was not sure whether you wanted to make me hungry or whether we were going to include that in our interview. But I'm happy to share. That looked
Please do.
yummy.
Please do.
And
And
coincidentally, if I can just throw in a personal anecdote,
sure.
I've been making a case with the audience. You guys are responsible for this. People started asking about tortas. So I've been doing research
Okay.
of different great tortas that you can find around the city. So I'm going to go
Please check us out.
and check out your torta.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about the music component. Unless, are we missing something that is important?
One other thing, we'll jump into that. I just want to also say that to kind of help out during the summertime, and you mentioned we are air conditioned, and so we are doing a appreciation night every Friday for all the ladies of Vallarta, and so we are doing a complimentary pitcher of margaritas or sangria with your 600 peso purchase. So it doesn't matter what you purchase, consume 600 pesos worth, which can be a mixto combo board, or you can share. You can do charcuterie, mix it up with some desserts, whatever you're in the mood for. If your table spends 600 pesos, you get complimentary pitchers of margaritas or sangria to enjoy. So we want to make the ladies' night special. We just really want to kind of provide an opportunity
For women.
to welcome everybody in the neighborhood, because we also do our Thursdays there at El Rey,
Of course.
which obviously caters to men and women, but in this particular town mostly ends up being a lot of gay men. So we wanted to offer a different opportunity on Friday nights. So that's what we're doing.
Wonderful.
Lastly, I want to jump into the fact that the upcoming event with Empress, a week from Monday on the 21st of April, she'll be blessing us with a performance that evening that I'm sure will be sold out. So definitely get your tickets ASAP. They're only 200 pesos, ladies and gentlemen, which is just an absolute giveaway. When you hear this woman sing, it's going to change your mood. And so that's fantastic. And later that week, on the 24th, we have the Out and About Gay Mixer there at El Rey. So that's all the housekeeping. Thanks for letting me throw it all in here. I have done my duty here.
You've done your duty. Well, I am so grateful that you're here.
Thank you.
And I am so grateful that you provide a welcoming environment for everyone. And then not only that, but Larry and Rihanna go out of their way to make sure that specific niches of our community feel particularly welcome. This is absolutely wonderful. And
That means a lot coming from you, and that's what we want. So
awesome. Well, let's hear from the lady.
let's turn it over.
Speaking of the ladies, let's turn it over to the Empress.
Yes.
So nice to see you.
It's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you, so I'm happy for the invitation.
How did you get to Puerto Vallarta?
Oh, that's an interesting story. We were actually moving to Germany because I spent almost 25 years living and working in Germany. And I had come back to the United States and moved eventually to Las Vegas, and I hated it there. And I met my husband there, and we decided to move back to Germany because that's really where I was working. And when we got to the plane, I had lost my passport and we could not board. So we drove to San Diego to get an overnight passport because there's no consulate in Las Vegas. And we were going to stay overnight. And I said, well, I don't really want to stay in San Diego. I wish we could have stayed in Mexico. And he said, we're only 40 minutes from the border. So we drove to Mexico just to spend the night. And we ended up staying 3 days and having a wonderful time. And I said, you know what? I don't want to move to Germany. I want to move to Mexico. And he said, yes. And
Excellent.
so we're here.
And you're here.
Yeah,
And I
so we're
know
here.
that you've been performing because I've seen your name and your beautiful photographs out and about, but I am one of those who have yet have the privilege of hear you perform live. Please tell us a little bit about what people can expect musically on this special night.
Okay, this is a very special night for me because I'm playing solo and I play guitar and I sing and I write original music. Jazz is my forte, so I will do a couple of standard jazz tunes so that people get to hear a little bit of what they know, and then I will sing some of my original songs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, artists, we don't like to be compared with anyone because ultimately we are our own person. But for reference to the people that might be interested in hearing you perform, Empress is along the same veins as.
Well, one of my favorites is Oscar Brown Jr., who a lot of people don't remember or don't know. He was an exceptional jazz singer and composer, writer, and I like his music because it always told a story and it always had a theme. And so my stuff always tells a story and has a theme. I like musicians like Al Jarreau, Denise Reeves. There's just a plethora.
Wait. Time out. Did you say Denise Reeves when you
I mean,
intended to say
Diane
Diane
Reeves.
Reeves?
Diane
She's
Reeves.
my muse.
Yeah,
She is my
I love
muse.
her.
She touched me
Yeah,
and I didn't wash my hand for days. I swear. She has been my muse
I
for,
love her. I love her.
oh
I've
my
seen her
goodness.
several times live in New York. I like Tuck and Patty also.
Stop. Oh my goodness. I saw them live too when I was going to school at Berkeley.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk Andres, the way he plays guitar.
Oh yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
goodness. So
yeah.
as an instrumentalist, are you, I guess I'm just going to have to go. In fact, I think I'm going to be there. In fact, I will be there. There is a cover charge, right?
200 pesos.
And 200 pesos gets you entrance.
Access to see this wonderful pack.
And just hold on just a second. This is a little bit of the technical stuff. Let's go back to you because you have, it's a long place. Where is
So
Empress?
here's how we're setting it up to
Okay.
start. So for this first event, which hopefully will be the first of many with Empress, assuming we can coax her back, we are setting up the first 20 seats in the back patio area, which you haven't been out to in a little while.
Yes, I have. You changed all the furniture and you made it somehow it's more spacious.
Not only that, now it's completely enclosed.
Uh-huh.
And so it is going to be protected from all the weather this summer. And believe it or not only does it have a roof and it's going to have sliding windows to open and close to protect us from that, we're actually leaning towards air conditioning the back patio this summer.
Wow.
So we would have all of that space available. So that's where we're going to start with her on this event is going to be the back patio. So if and when, and I fully expect those 20 seats to sell quickly, then we are going to move into the main dining room because we're going to be having dinner service that night too. So it's going to be really dinner and a show. So the 200 cover pesos is just to help support the artist and cover that expense. And then hopefully everybody enjoys cocktails and dinner along with us.
Compared to what you have to pay in other venues, I think 200 pesos cover is a great deal.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you something. Let's say that the back room where Empress is going to be has sold out. Do you have any kind of microphoning
So
and speakers? I mean, are people inside going to be able to at least listen to it?
absolutely. Not only that, the plan she and I have discussed is if and when we actually overflow to the main dining room, we're going to try to set up a video cam so that the TVs can actually broadcast her from both areas, and then the audio will just be overhead audio, so you'll be able to hear her throughout the entire restaurant and front patio, interior design, and then back patio as well. So
Wow.
nobody will miss a beat. You won't feel stranded if you're in any spot in the restaurant.
Empress, any parting thoughts? Anything that you wish to share so that we can convey as much enthusiasm for people to attend? I'm so excited.
Well, one of the things that excites me about El Rey is the smell of the barbecue. The first time I went there, when I was getting out of the cab and walked across the street, and I could smell this food, and I go, "Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to be stuffed because it smells so good. It tastes good, and it's really a wonderful place." But musically, I should be talking about the music.
No, 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 no. Hey, it's all part of the experience.
Well, you know, everybody likes barbecue, and if you don't come and get this barbecue, you're gonna really miss something because it's Oklahoma barbecue, you know. So
Wow.
yeah, and cornbread. I'm just it's just the food is exciting to me. So to come and see my show, because I'm gonna give you all the excitement that I can, and all the love, and tell you some amazing stories that I hope you'll enjoy, and we're gonna eat together.
I love
And
it.
enjoy the evening.
We'll make sure to put this on the screen, but once again, as a reminder, this is going to be on
April 21st, Monday, April 21st from 7 to 9 p.m.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here. Empress, we owe each other more connection time because you've mentioned some of my musical icons, and folks may be interested to know also that Empress has been a touring star doing musicals throughout Europe. So I am sure there are more things that we can talk about in the future, and I very much look forward to that.
I would love to. Thank
Your
you.
viewers should definitely check out her website, and it's part of that bio that I sent. That's on all of the promo. She's being super modest. The amount of shows and activity that her career has spanned is really remarkable. So it's going to be something that, you know, for 200 pesos is laughable compared to what a ticket to the Lion King must have cost.
I hear you. Thank you so much to the both of you, and
you.
thank you for sharing this wonderful bit of news with us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.